Hey guys, get ready with me while we talk about how to be an academic weapon in college. First things first, do all the extra credit you get offered. You're gonna think you don't need it, you're gonna think no, do the extra credit. It's what can take you from an 89 at the end of semester to a 90. Next tip, I can't stress this enough, study a little, but in everyday fragments, instead of studying a lot in the span of 2 or 3 days. Just take 30 minutes to an hour every other day, every day, to study all the material you have to study of. So you can really understand what you guys are learning in lecture. When you have to study for the test, you already know a lot of the stuff already, and you don't have to cram and really stress about the test. Next tip is what saved my grade last semester. Don't be scared to get a tutor if you need one. I personally am horrific at math. I kind of failed my first math exam, and then I was like, okay, I'm not going to continue doing this. I need a tutor. Best decision I ever made all semester. She was incredibly smart and so well at explaining everything. Oh my God, she actually made me understand math. Like, it was insane, but that was the best thing ever. If I never got her, I would have failed that class and had to retake it. I know it. Especially if you're a STEM major, don't be shy to get a tutor. Next tip, you should always remember that you're never going to want to study and you're never going to want to do homework. But let me tell you, the hardest thing is getting started. Ignore that feeling and just start it. You're going to enter flow state and you're going to finish the assignment or finish studying. I would never want to study, and then as soon as I started studying, I would reach flow state and be like, hey, this is kind of fun, especially when you really understand the topic. Remember, the hardest thing is getting started, but once you just start, it's flow state after that, trust. Last tip is have a way to de-stress. One of the biggest mistakes I made in the beginning of my first ever semester in college was genuinely just my whole life was academics. I quite literally burnt out and fell into a horrible depression, and my stress levels were through the roof. I've never felt those feelings ever in my life. Long story short, I joined a sorority quite quickly. Changed the game. That was my way to de-stress with my sisters and going out, having fun, partying. That balance was key. Mwah. The whole week was solely for work and studying and getting a high GPA. But then my weekends, that was relax mode, and that is what kept me going, like knowing that I had that weekend to look forward to. And so find your way to de-stress, make sure you know what it is, and make sure to keep that weekly or daily, whatever your agenda looks like. But yeah, those are my how to be an academic weapon tips for college. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave any tips you know of that I maybe didn't mention in this video so we can all learn from each other. Bye.